Oh! Can I do it this way? No. So out of practice. So out of practice. Now, notice, if I put the camera here, okay, and I come down like this, look at my head, right? But if I do this, look at it stretching out. So that's why all the TikTokers do this, which annoys me, because I just think, why don't you put your... Doesn't matter. Anyway, oh, that was Discord. Let me just check Discord, sorry. I have a Discord. If anybody wants to join us on Discord, then you need to contact me on Twitter and I'll give you the Discord link. Yeah, I think that's how it works because I can't give you the link here. Sorry, but the Discord is basically open to anybody who wants to join, so that you can contact me, because that's where I spend a lot of my time now, because I've got a lot of projects going on. So I'm always just nipping in, nipping out, and no one's on Twitter anyway, so I've noticed. So I just post random updates on Twitter, but will happily engage on Discord. Hello to Kevin and Karen. Long time no see. I know. Let me put some lights on. It's very grey in Hong Kong at the moment. Is this one better? Yeah, a little bit better. Nice haircut, thank you. Just got it a few days ago, and I've shaved. Check that out. I've actually got a dry shaver. This is just mundane nonsense. I know. I've been really busy. So if you're just coming in and you're just checking this video out, yeah, I've just been super busy. My schedule is all over the place. I'm trying to find interesting places to live stream. I want to focus on live streaming Hong Kong again. But I've got a Zoom call in 25 minutes and I've just got to fit you in basically, and I can do it today because all my lessons have been cancelled because the virus is running roughshed, if that's the phrase, roughshed over the city. People are upset. People don't want strangers in their house, so I don't get to work today. Instead, I'm here with you for 25 minutes. Then I have 2 Zoom calls, and then I'm going to do some shopping. Really mundane stuff. But I managed to get some things in order for some other things. And do some writing, which is important. But there we are. Karen, you're in America, right? How's the virus over there? Don't want to do virus talk. Sick of it. Life goes on. Yes, it does. So let's talk about television. Huh? Why not? Kevin, thank you for your well wishes. Do you have Discord, by the way? I've dropped it on Twitter a few times. I figured if you have, you must have seen it and then wanted to jump in. But Elizabeth is there. Martin is there. Chad is there. There's a few from the the Periscope days. Central government is Shenzhen talking to. Yes, they are. No, I'm in New Zealand. Omicron is just starting here. Just starting. You make it sound like it's a concert. Omicron has arrived in New Zealand. We're just starting. The band is getting together, and the stage lights are being set up, and we're going to have a blast. Yeah, we've had like a few weeks of Omicron now here. Have you ever seen World War Z? If you haven't, it's a zombie movie that goes across the world, and Brad Pitt is there to save us. And he goes to Israel at some point in the movie, I can't remember, maybe middle of the movie. And Israel has this massive wall around Jerusalem. So Jerusalem is actually protected from all the zombies. And you can see all the zombies trying to get in, but the wall is too high. Television. Just started watching the final series of Afterlife. Oh, the 3rd series, Sean. Yeah, I'm not in a rush to see it, because I've watched the first 2, and I thought, kind of, his energy, the comedian's energy, I forgot his name, not Russell Brand. You'll tell me. I just felt like he spent it all in the first few episodes of season 1. Season 2 wasn't funny. I want it to be funny. I want my trauma and I want my depression to be funny. Okay? And I don't think whoever he is, David Baddiel, I can't remember. David Baddiel or Harry Enfield, whoever's playing it, I forgot. It just isn't funny. So I don't have high hopes for season 3. New Zealand is catching on to Hong Kong. Right, so in World War Z, people are making these noises while Brad Pitt is there saying, "How come you haven't got the zombies here? How did you know before the zombies came about and became a thing?" And the guy is just explaining, "Oh, we did this, we did that, and then we're just trying to save anybody we can because every person that we save isn't going to be a zombie." Oh, okay. And then the people arrive and they're celebrating. And they got the tannoy out. La, 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 la. And then the zombies go apeshit over it. They love the sound. So they start climbing up the wall. And then a few get in. And as soon as a few get in, the city goes to shit. And it feels like that in Hong Kong. Like a couple of people had Omicron. They spread it. Ricky Gervais. There we go. How come I could remember other comedians but not Ricky Gervais? Harry Enfield is not current. David Baddiel is not current. Who was the other one I said? Whoever I said the other one. See, I forgot already. Why they are not current, but Ricky Gervais is, and I can't remember his name. It's like the guy who plays Hawkeye. I watched the Hawkeye TV series, and yet I don't remember the guy who plays Hawkeye at all. But don't remind me. It's a game I'm playing with my brain. I want my brain to try and find the information. Now I can remember Matt Damon. Matt Damon was in The Bourne Supremacy, and the guy who played Hawkeye was in the Bourne Ultimatum, wasn't it? Whatever, the other one. I just can't remember his name. Anyway, it's the task up here for it. So yeah, we've got loads of COVID cases here now, and it's Omicron, and a lot of people are just saying we're in 2020. That's what it feels like. We're in 2020 because what the policies are here being implemented are from 2 years ago, and yet other countries are like, fuck it, we tried our best, we're just going to live with it now. The UK is living with it. Was it Denmark this week that said we're going to live with it? Sweden certainly lived with it. America is certainly living with it, or dying with it. Who else? Just countries are just saying, fuck it, we'll just get vaccinated. Just vaccinate everybody, and then we're just going to treat it like the flu. But this place, they want zero COVID, and I don't understand how you can have that. We had zero COVID for a few glorious months, and then some morons decided to spread it, and then now we've got tens of thousands of no, we haven't got tens of thousands, we're nearly at 10,000 Omicron, tens of thousands of zero COVID, and I suppose they're trying to say we're just bringing it back down to zero, but they're thinking of doing lockdowns here. Who's heard that word before? About 2 years ago. Let's do a lockdown. I'm like, shit, really? I would be financially ruined if they do a lockdown. And they're not suggesting a 2-week lockdown either. Some effort was saying, why didn't you lock the city down for like 2 to 3 months? 2 to 3 months? What the fuck am I going to do at home for 2 to 3 months? Have you seen the size of my home? I guess I could write, as I said on Twitter, I could write more open rice reviews. So I've got a few to dish out on that app. There's a couple of ridiculous places. I mean, I could tell you now as a complaint, but some of them, just you wait till I get my review done, then you'll see a real loss of business. They don't know how many followers I have on TikTok, but they don't know that, do they? Okay, so I've got some poker face clout, poker face worthy clout there. Do you know how many followers I have on TikTok? Right then. Give me some good food. I went to this place. Took an hour to get in. They did tell us though it would take an hour. And they gave us these shuttlecocks. I don't know why, but they were those things that you use when you play badminton. And I had this number on it. And mine was the only one with a number. Everyone else's had letters on it. And I thought, oh, did they give the number to the Gwelio or something? Which, by the way, has been proved in a court of law that is not racist now in Hong Kong. This guy tried to sue somebody in Hong Kong, and the judge turned around and said, Gwelio is not an offensive term. So have at it, you fucking Gwelio. And there were people actually, side segue into this, on Reddit there's a discussion saying that this slur has become such a common use word in Hong Kong culture that it's not offensive anymore. And it's like, that's interesting. So if you're Chinese and you're using a slur that you use every day, then you're kind of destigmatizing it because everyone's using it and it's just casual banter. so it's not racist now towards a certain group of people who it's aimed at. And yet in another country, if you say another word, it's always racist no matter what. Unless you are a member of that race, you can use it, but you can use it as a term of endearment. And we understand the context for that group to say it, but if you're not in that group, then it's always offensive no matter what. And the context in which you said it never ever matters. It's fascinating. Now, don't get me wrong, I have no use of any slur that I want to, although I like being called Gwelio, actually. I've lost it now. Where was I going with this? I find it fascinating that we can understand the context when we choose to. That's basically the short story. And so, all that oopla with Joe Rogan last week, that was fascinating. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, so Gwelio is not offensive, and then backtrack. Oh yeah, this fucking restaurant. So we waited an hour. I got the number. Everyone else got letters, and I think we were like there. We were the third people there. But 2 people and then 3 people came in front of us, and they just came out of nowhere. And I said, "Hang on, excuse me." I wasn't like an asshole. I wasn't a Karen or a Ken about it. I said, "Excuse me, but we were here before those people. How are they getting in?" And they said, "Oh, they're on the list, and they're just here before you." And I'm like, "Oh, I see what's happening. Because we have to wait an hour, these people somehow knew that they had to wait an hour, and they went for a walk. And they went for such a long walk, but by the time we got there and waited, say, 30 or 40 minutes, they had already done their time, so to speak." Bit of inmate nomenclature there. And I said to the guy, "Okay, I understand my mistake, because I don't want to be on YouTube as a Ken or a Karen." I said, "I understand what's happening here. They've gone for a walk." And the guy said, "Yes, they've gone for a walk, and then they've come back." "Hello, Brian." And I said, "But what you should do is tell us to wait, that we're going to wait an hour, because this is ridiculous to wait for so long." And then when we finally sat down, he was actually telling the other people in Chinese, "It's going to be an hour." "Okay, thanks for that." And then when I got my food, my sourdough bread didn't have any butter on it. I was like, "You bastard, you made me wait an hour and you didn't even butter the bread." Do you understand? I'm a fucking Gwelio. I'm British. I'm a British Gwelio. We want butter on our sourdough bread, I'll have you know. We don't want margarine, we want butter. And they can't even swap the bread. There was this food that came with this certain meat that had sourdough on it, and the other one was the other meat that I wanted, and you can't have sourdough, you've just got to have sliced bread on it. And I said, "Could you swap the slices of bread for sourdough slices?" "No." Okay. Anyway, it was very expensive and overpriced. Thematically, it was beautiful. It looked like the cafeteria section of Willy Wonka's Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Doesn't belong to Charlie until the end of the movie. Spoilers. And I'm not going there again. But I am considering I am considering writing an open rice review. And if they put this city into lockdown, which is what the point I was trying to make, I'm going to write that review. Just so you know. Paula, nice to see you. Thanks for turning up. I'm Brian. I've just been really busy with everything. Sorry, I still am, but I've got classes that I've cancelled, so I can just say hello and just do a let's chat. I can't even do a let's chat. That's how busy I was in the previous months. I couldn't just sit here and just chat to you all. Yeah? Hold on, I'm going to blow my nose. Well, I didn't really blow it, I just wiped it. I didn't mute the camera. Oh, happy to see me? Yes? Good? Great. I'm happy to just chat and get this stuff off my chest. Because some of you aren't on Twitter, and that's where I'm my busiest. But if you are going to jump on Twitter, Paula, we do have a Discord now. So if you want, you can jump on Discord and just chat there aimlessly, because that's where I am most of the time. It's an app I have always running. Warm purple shirt. Yeah, I got dressed for the Zoom call. That's all. It wasn't for you. You know me. I'll just get my not the wife beater out. Don't say wife beater. It's not politically correct. I like it. I like saying wife beater. Ironically. Okay? And if anything, it highlights the importance of Italian culture on modern day culture. Okay, that's very important. If you don't, then that's basically a form of whitewashing, isn't it? When you ignore the minorities' culture's contribution to our society. So all those fucking Guidos, thanks. I've never said that word because I don't live in. I'm never in America. Talking to Italian Americans. Good to see you live. Thank you, Brian. Thank you very much. I just want to have some fun and just say hello to some people. That's all. How do I join it? You need to just buzz me on. I might put a pinned tweet on Twitter, but just contact me on Twitter and I'll send you the link. If you understand, if you don't use Discord, you might not get much utility out of it. But Discord is like a private chat room, and you can join people's channels and then get a mix of different conversations. Basically, they become like a hub for all sorts of topics that you're trying to get people to just chat on there instead of using something that's public, okay? Because it is private and everyone has to sort of authenticate and get in. At the moment, I'm a member of. I pay for one. You can pay for it using Patreon, and then it's linked in with Patreon. So I contribute to this guy's Patreon, and then I get access to his. It's a Star Trek one. You wouldn't be interested. So I'm inside his, but I'll probably cancel it next year because it isn't worth the $40. Pounds? They're just numbers. And then there's a few others that I'm in, but I don't really frequent them. It's more about me and my channels on Discord. But you can set some as private inside the app, and they're invite only, and some are just open, and people can just come in and just chat with. Okay, so I've got 4 channels. 3 of them are private, and then there's one that's just anything and everything. So anybody can just, well, if you want to rant about COVID, if you want to rant about Joe Rogan, it's fine. Similar to Clubhouse. People say that Clubhouse is the adults' version of Discord. But Discord, no, we're talking about Slack. If you've got Slack, it's very similar to Discord. But Slack is more business orientated, whereas Discord is more for gamers to, hang around in their basements with, chat. That little beep was somebody on Discord actually. Who is it? Is it one of you? Oh, I don't know who that is, but someone's just joined. Someone called AC1. Let me just find out who this is. This retrobate. Hello. Who is this joining? Done. Right. I don't want to get too political. I want to keep it light-hearted today, because we're just catching up and playing. Otherwise, the weather here in Hong Kong is shit. You just said it'd be light-hearted. Now you're being depressing. No, the weather is just fucking great all the time. Hello, Craig. It's great all the time here because it's February. I don't get it. Just because it's cold, it doesn't mean it doesn't have to be sunny. I don't understand. It's still sunny in the fucking Arctic when it's not nighttime. The plants, Kevin, I gave them away. I don't have the kiwi anymore. I don't have the blueberries. I don't have the taro, and I don't have one of my lemon trees. I just have the strawberries because they were dying. These lights, these grow lights, are no good. But I'm going to use these as a prop for the YouTube videos, along with the Thanos Reddit gauntlet thing. Sans gauntlet, of course. I'll just use it as background. So I've got this house plant, the money plant, the rubber plant, sorry, down here. And then I've got some strawberries outside, and then some strawberries in the kitchen. Just got strawberries, basically. That's it. Yeah. Nothing too taxing for me in this house. I've got a new housemate coming today. He's actually an EMT. Plants need natural lights, yes, but I thought, Kevin, the grow lights, because they're purple, blue and red, they would cover the full spectrum next to the window, but it isn't enough. So all the strawberries that were cohabiting with the blueberries, they all fucking died like within a week. And then the other ones were wilting, but the kiwi started sprouting leaves, but they were like bleached. They weren't doing very well. But my friend who's taken them has got a roof. So she is actually the owner of a zero waste store in Hong Kong. So she said that she'll give me some of the fruit when it actually comes about. Yeah. So now it's just a normal bedroom, and I've got more room now. which is great. I don't know what I can do with it. Yeah, so a new housemate coming today. And who's this? Sorry, it's all go on Discord. Oh, okay. It's a bit too much information someone's sharing with me. Yeah, I've got a new housemate coming today. He is an EMT, and he should be here in about 10 minutes. But I've got to go in about 10 minutes because I've got the Zoom call to do. And he's moving into the little room, and I'm in the big one. Yeah. Otherwise, nothing's changed. I'm just growing houseplants. I'll just keep it simple now. Right next to me on this side. Get the microphone out of the way. We've just got these houseplants. Yeah. Do you Discord? I do Discord. I've got an open channel. Elizabeth is there, Craig, and some people from Periscope are there. Now you've got natural carbon filters. Should be earning carbon credits. Yeah. Do you know you need about 5,000 plants to actually improve the air quality of a house? By the way, so when someone says I got it to improve the air quality and filter the air, one fucking plant isn't going to do it. You need 5,000. I don't know what of. If you've got room for 5,000, then good on you. But if you don't, like me, about 11 ain't going to do shit. Okay, it's not even going to clear up a cough, is it? Can't even like offset a cough with all these plants. So there we are, done. Right, as I said, it's quick. If you want to ask any last minute questions, I'm happy to entertain you. But I've just got this Zoomy call to do. I'm having a writers meeting for a podcast that I create, a Star Trek podcast, and I've just sent some work out, and I'm going to get the feedback to improve the story. And I did the itemization. So this is a podcast that I make. If you're unaware, it's advertised on my Twitter, or you can just go to my website. But the podcast is an audio drama that I'm writing. I've been writing it since 2020, but I've got some structures put in place now to put out 4 episodes a year, about 7,500 words an episode, all spoken by me with sound effects and music and shit, which I've paid for, although YouTube won't care about that. And so far, it's cost me $1,287 to make this podcast and create the first scene from the YouTube version of the podcast for the first episode. $1,200 although some of that is offset because I work online and I'm diverting some of my online earnings to the project, but I haven't lost any money. I've just basically spent what I've earned online to produce it, and it's a slow process, very slow process. Yeah, and I'm paying the artists who make certain contributions to it. I'm giving beer money to some of the writers who collaborate, and yeah, it's just a passion project that I'm gonna involve myself in probably for the rest of my life. If only 4 episodes a year, I can guarantee there's going to be about 30 episodes. What's the math on that? $7 years maybe, unless I get more donations and then people are like, oh, I want you to work on it faster. It could be when I'm 50, still working on it. And they got people on the Apple reviews complaining, it takes so long to make. Fuck all I can do about it. I have to do it in my free time, you fucker. And you're giving me 4 stars that you enjoy it. You just don't like waiting, so I get 4 stars. I get dinged. How about jumping on, not you, but I'm talking about this person. How about you jump on fucking Patreon and contribute, so I might be able to work faster on some aspects of it. You cunt, as they say in Australia. But there we are. Right, I've got to go. Set up this Zoom call, and I'll see you soon. In short, I will be doing some more live streams. I keep saying that. I've written I've got a 3-part video coming out about how to get better sleep. I've written over 1,200 words for part 1. That's probably going to be the biggest part, most useful and accessible to everybody. And I've been saying since November I'll get it out, but again, I've just been really, say it with me, Drink. It's a drinking game. Say it with me. I've been really busy. Now, I did it with white hands, so it's not racist. Yes, you too. Soon. Soon. Okay? When you think you're organised, and then you have to take it further, you have to be more organised, then you can actually get it out. But who would have thought that if I just lose some clients, that would solve all my problems with regards to putting shit out on YouTube. I've lost a few clients who are very upset, but oddly, some clients have come to me and said, "Oh, we'd like to start classes," and I'm like, "You're aware we're in a pandemic?" "Yeah, it's fine. You know I'm a stranger and I could potentially have the virus." "Yeah, it's fine. Are you vaccinated?" "Yeah, I'm not vaccinated." "Okay, then come round." I'm like, "Oh, okay." But the clients that I've known for like 5-6 years, they're like, "We're going to treat you like a plague rat, so op it." Okay. We are a strange bunch, aren't we? Everybody on this planet. Again, take care. If you want a Discord link, just harass me on Twitter, okay? And I'll send it to you. You're welcome to join. And I've always got Discord on, okay? So you can just chat with me there, get updates and shit, or just chat with me. Right. Bye. Thanks for coming.